What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of King Print, where I cover all things screen printing and money making. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is showing you a piece of software that every screen printer, big and small, should have. Now before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's get right into it. So here it is, inksoft.com. What I'm going to be doing is just an overview. There's a lot of stuff to cover here, so I'm not going to go deep in the weeds, so to speak. So let's get right into it. So if you don't know what inksoft.com is, it's a must-have for any screen printer looking to grow their business. So you've seen, heard of, or been on the Custom Ink website. What inksoft.com does is allows you to compete with Custom Ink and similar websites. It has a crazy back end that is pretty much plug and play. Another thing that Inksoft does is it allows you to make fundraising websites. So let's say, for example, you have a football organization, right? And they want to raise money. This is a great way to get in. You make a custom website. So this one here is Funds for the Cure. So what you're going to do here is put all the information of whatever you're raising funds for, maybe a little story in there. And what's cool about it is it tells you right here how many days this fundraiser is going to last, your contribution as far as a consumer, and how much has been raised and the goal to be raised. So this is a great way to do a fundraiser. Maybe it's not for a football team, maybe it's for a school. That's a great way to get in to a school, is offer this service compared to just a regular screen printer who's gonna pass out flyers for a fundraiser. And there's no extra cost to do this when you have the Inksoft software. Let's go to the next one, Spirit Store. Again, this is a great way to get some big accounts that you don't have, or if you have accounts already, it's a great way to upsell because you can offer all these different items. So again, if you have an account with the school and they're doing something for, let's say, a basketball team and they want to do some shirts, well, yeah, you can type up a flyer. Here's my t-shirt, pass them out to all the parents, or you can create a custom Spirit Store and just send everybody the link. And when they open the link, they have all these products to choose from, which gives you a great opportunity to upsell. Another thing what's great about this is you can make a corporate store. So what's great about this is you're out there, you're hustling, you're promoting, you're marketing. You go to a small mom and pop, offer your services. Nah, you know what, we're really not interested right now. We're small, we're still growing. You know, we don't have the funds to purchase, a big amount of shirts to make it worth it. You can come back and tell them, well, look, there'll be no out-of-pocket cost to you. Let me make a custom corporate store for you. Link it to a page on your website. So when somebody buys something, the money's going to you, the printer, not these guys, and then you give them a cut of whatever you're selling. So that's a great way to get in to all these small mom and pops that don't have the money to purchase t-shirts. They might want to, but don't have it. So this way you can get in and still make that money. Right here is just a little bit about creating the store. If you have your accounts for all your different vendors, your Sanmar, Augusta, Teamwork, Alpha Broader, what have you, you choose what style of shirt or garment or whatever it is that you want to upload. It doesn't have to be everything. It can be a bunch of different colors, and it's all professional. It looks great, and you make your own websites. It's not one of these stores where you have to type in. There was one called big discounts, or I'm not too sure what it was, but it was something like that, like bigdiscounts.com / and then you'd put like King Print, for example, right? No, you have your own website, whatever it is. You can do that too. There are extensions if you don't want to purchase a website that are free. But if you want to do your own website to make it look professional, that's the best way to go. You can do that too. Right here you have an intuitive visual builder. Build a storefront in just minutes with the easy drag and drop builder. Customizable modes, just like I said, you can customize it more or less the way you want. Fonts and colors, basic stuff. Stock in your store, what I had just said. All you're gonna do is you're gonna link your account, your Sanmar account, to Inksoft, and it's gonna make it that much easier. You just pick what you want. You're not gonna have to go and copy each each item, you know, the t-shirt. You're not gonna have to type anything in. All you're doing is clicking the item and it's automatically gonna appear in your new website. Again, right here, Rapid Product Creator, just what I was talking about. Let me just mention before we go any further, I'm not affiliated or making any money off of this. I wish I was, but Inksoft is a great software program for any screen printer, big or small. It's something that is a must-have. Again, select product blanks. You can upload your custom artwork, managing prices, which is great because let's say you have your upsizes, right? I talk about upsizes a lot. You have your 2X, 3X, you can change the price on that. Different colors, lighter garments are gonna be a little bit cheaper. You can keep them the same price, and it's easy. You don't gotta do all this crazy stuff like some of these free websites. Another thing that's great, if you see this little piece right here, Johnson Family Reunion. I do a lot of family reunions. Family reunions are big to screen printers. But one thing is, there's one person handling everything for the family reunion. There might be a few, right? But there's one person, your point of contact, right? They're the ones setting up the location for the place. They're the ones trying to get everybody together, trying to make the family reunion happen. So a lot of times it's hard for them to get everybody to purchase a shirt. So let's say there's 150 people attending a family reunion. They're only going to bring you maybe 50 to 75 t-shirt order because they couldn't get in contact with everybody, or everybody didn't have their money at the same time, or they couldn't get their money in, or they didn't have a Cash App, they didn't have PayPal, whatever it is, right? There's a lot of different variables, and sometimes they're just like, screw it, here's what I have, there it is. This way, this is a great selling point. You can make a custom family reunion page with whatever design, whatever t-shirt design it is. You send it to your customer, and all they have to do is forward that link to everybody attending. This way, that person, that point of contact, doesn't have to deal with any of the money. They don't have to deal with any of the orders. They don't have to deal with anything. All they're doing is forwarding that link. It's like they're promoting for you, right? So everybody purchasing is going to purchase through that link, and all the money obviously is going to go to you. Whether you set up through PayPal, Stripe, there's a lot of different various methods to set up payment, but PayPal is one of the free ones. I mean, that's a great way to do it. Also, it's a great way to upsell. Let's say you want to add a hoodie to it, or you want to add a women's V-neck. This is a different type of shirt. I mean, you're going to see your sales go up just by doing this right here. There's a great order management system in here. All your different orders. Again, if you see right here, you type in the person's name. It's kind of just like a contact list, right? But sometimes you don't have that contact list on your phone. You're like, oh man, who was that I talked to? Oh, what was their number, or what's their email? And you're spending more time looking for their information, and it's all right here. So you have all the information of everything they've ever ordered from you. You have all the information of their current order, when they ordered it, when it needs to be shipped out. And you might be thinking, well, I mean, this is not necessary. I can write this on a piece of paper. But once you start growing, you can be running around like a chicken without a head. You're like, wait, when was this order supposed to go out? Wait, when did you place that order? Where's the paper for that? And you're just running around. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if you're coming or going. Not sure what you need to get started, or just want to upgrade your equipment? Be sure and check out my Amazon store for the best deals on sale for screen print supplies and products all in one place. All right, so like I said, this is a great way to compete with custom ink and websites similar. On your homepage, you're gonna add all your shop information, your logo, all that, right? I can go in, for example, as a customer. All right, I'm looking for some shirts, type it in here. I pick all my colors. I don't have to really talk with you as the shop owner. For example, as you know, consultations sometimes can be very tedious and time consuming. Sometimes even a waste of time because the customers don't always follow through with the order. So what's great about this is the customer can just go online. Sometimes if you're talking to them and they're like, well, I'm really not too sure what I want, you can say, all right, well, check this out. Go to my website and you can customize your own design, your own t-shirt, and you can upload your own logo if you have it and if you want to do that. So you might be thinking to yourself, man, so then I gotta upload all this different vector artwork and all that. You can if you want to, but there are 13,500 vector designs, and clip art to choose from. So it's all in there already. So you really don't have to do anything, which is great. And once a customer does their custom artwork, from there, it'll throw you to the next page, which is how many do you want? And there's when it gets fun, because then you can add all your different pricing. Let's say, for example, they want one shirt and you don't want to do one shirt. Okay, it's not going to give you that option. It starts at a dozen, 2 dozen, whatever it is. How many colors is it? Is it 2 colors? Is it front and back? It just starts adding everything up, which is great, again, because it saves you that time of having that face-to-face consultation with the customer. Not only that, now you can sell and compete on a national level. So another thing to think about with that is maybe you're still at home, right? Maybe you're still printing in your kitchen. Maybe you're still printing in your garage, and you're like, well, I need a shop because I need more customers. No, you need Inksoft, because Inksoft is gonna branch you out everywhere, not just in a little area. You're everywhere. Or let's say, for example, you still don't want to print in your house, and you're like, well, I need to be in a good area. Not with Inksoft, you don't need to be in a good area. You can go to an industrial park in the worst area because it's a great rent price that you don't even need customers. It can just be a pure shop that you're just printing out of and you're shipping out. I know a lot of people that do that. So here are the partners that you can do all the back end with. If you have Alpha Broader, if you have SNS Activewear, if you have Sanmar, all you do is log into your account, link it with Inksoft. So from there, what you're gonna do is pick all the garments that you want in whatever website you're doing. Another thing you can do here, which is cool, very cool, is you can do your own clothing line, right? You're printing already. Why not do a design, make your own clothing line? Again, that's a separate store and it's just more money coming in. Another thing here, manage decoration methods detail. So you can choose. You can add all these or take all these off. Digital print, which is a DTG, direct to garment. You can choose screen print. If you're also an embroidery shop, you can add embroidery to that. So again, 13,500 vector designs and clip art. Easy upload from custom artwork. Customizable print regions, which you can make it smaller, bigger. If you want to do all over prints, you can set it to do all over prints. If you want to do only a certain size, you can set it only to do a certain size. I went over all this already. Select the blanks, get creative with the design, which is the customer can design their own t-shirt, which I love because you don't have to be there giving it to your art department, or if you are the art department making something, spending all that time making something, and then the customer's like, nah, I don't really like that. So you spent 1 or 2 hours, they didn't like it, you're back to doing it from scratch. They might flake out and not even order from you, so you wasted 2 hours. And again, it allows them to purchase online. So another thing that's great, what I talked about a little bit earlier, is you can sync up your catalogs. Your Alpha Broader catalog, for example. You have your shop page, right, which is kind of like custom ink, and you talk to a customer, you're on the phone with them, and they're like, well, I want this type of garment, I want the raglan 3/4 tee, but I'm not sure of this or that. And while you're on the phone with them, you can say, okay, are you near a computer? All right, check this out, go to my website, blah blah blah, whatever it is. All right, check these out, what do you think about these? What you don't want to do is tell them, yeah, go to Alpha Broader and check these out. That's the last thing you want to do, right? So they're on your branded website, and you're going through different garments, whatever it is. That makes you look more professional instead of saying, yeah, I think that would work. Again, right here, quickly add products, simple dash view. So me personally, I would only do this with big orders. You would customize a proposal for, let's say, a corporation or some big organization or something like that, right? So they're, okay, well, I need some shirts, this and that. This is what I'm looking for. All right, let me put something together for you. So what you do is do a few different colors, make a design, put a price on there, put what garments they are, and you email it to them. This way, because you may or may not know, you're not the only screen printers that these customers are calling, right? But the majority of screen printers don't have Inksoft. What they're gonna do is they're just gonna say, all right, well, it's gonna be this much. What about the artwork? Well, yeah, we can do it after you make your purchase or whatever it is, right? Leave a deposit. All right. So what you can do, you don't even have to go real deep into the artwork. You can just do some type of basic artwork for them, right? Even if it's just text, whatever it is. And this right here, what you see on this left side, you're going to email it to them. I believe you could even text it to them, but you're going to email it to them. This way, this makes you look serious and this makes you look professional, right? So they see that they might not agree with the artwork, but they are going to agree with the professionalism of how this looks. So they're like, oh, okay, I see. Let's do it. Just because you spent 15 minutes doing this little proposal, you got that order. You got that order of a few $1,000s, right? Because it's a big organization or a corporation versus the other guy just saying, oh, yeah, we can do it. And with that proposal, they can also pay online through PayPal, through Stripe. You have that clear competitive advantage just because it just looks so professional when you send them a proposal like that, or when you tell them, yeah, go to my website and you can see the whole catalog of what we carry. And in their mind, they're thinking you have all this stuff in stock, right? Like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. But you're just ordering it from the warehouse from your vendor, but it just looks professional. So pricing, there's a $2,000 one-time software license. So that's a one-time license. So then you have a $299 a month licensing fee. So this is not like a piece of software that you can buy the CD and you have it forever. No, it's however many months you want it. And let's say, for example, you have to take a few months off to where you have to cancel it. And then a few months down the road, you want to pick it back up. Well, you don't have to pay that $199, that $2,000 software fee anymore. You just pick it back up and pay that $299. But just think about it. Out of that $299, what are you going to get out of it? You're going to get crazy sales out of it just because of how professional and what you can do with this software. So what you're going to get with the $299 is stores with 100 active stores, designer with 13,000 plus graphics, proposals, unlimited usage, what I just talked about, order management, and customer manager. For the same $2,000 software one-time fee license and the $399 a month software license, you get everything in that first growth plan, plus you get jobs, you get white label, and you get 100 stores. So what I'm looking at now, I don't know the difference between stores with 100 active stores and 100 stores. I'm going to look more into that. White label. What white label is, when you have your store, at the very bottom, it's going to say brought to you by Inksoft or powered by Inksoft, something like that. With the white label, it's not going to have that on there. So right here with the jobs, it's going to tell you what it is. Simple production management to keep you in control. White label, remove powered by Inksoft attribution from Inksoft. 50 store pack. Add an additional 50 stores to your license. So what's great about that is you can have all these different stores. You can have all these different custom t-shirt labels. API, integrate Inksoft with your custom client-side web application. If you already have your website up and running, they can integrate the Inksoft to that without too much hassle. So there's all these FAQs. So again, this is just a great piece of software. And if you did find this helpful, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out all my other screen print videos. Click the link in my description for screen print supplies on sale right now from Amazon, and check you on the next one.